Welcome back. Yes, we're back in the dungeon. uh, Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic freaking day. Yes, we're live. We're live again. Live stream. Yay. Um, the only reason why we're in the dungeon again instead of outside, well, two reasons. One is it's raining. Two, um, the discussion we're going to have today. I know the title's a little confusing, but it'll make sense here in a little bit. Um, the discussion we're going to have today is important, and it needs to be in front of the 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 computer, the putter. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing now. Mr. Keep on Trucking, how you doing? How you doing? Um. Oh, hey, look. Hey, guess what? We're streaming. Supposedly, Truckstop Gaming is
Guess what?
streaming
We're
right now.
streaming.
Holy shit. Okay. Mute. Um. How you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys are having a good weekend. Oh, the end of the weekend or whatever. You're okay. No problems. No problems. Good to hear. Good to hear. Um. So, a lot of you have probably seen the title, and it's probably a little confusing. Mr. JP, how you doing? How you doing? Having a good weekend, both of you guys? All of you guys? Girls? Pets? I don't know, whatever kids call each other these days. I don't even know. but Mr. Stephen K, how you doing? How you doing? Um, yeah. So today's topic is going to be a little bit of a weird one, and but it's an important one. I'm gonna forewarn y'all. Um, I don't know how good I'm gonna be able to do keeping my cool, but and if you guys have anything to do with the trucking world or support the trucking world, um, this should this should make you upset as well. A couple weeks ago, um, this story has been floating through Facebook and stuff like this. The link is in below. So if you want to go read, cool, JP, cool. So if you guys want to read the entire story later, um, please. It's like I said, it's in the. I put the link in the description. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this. All right. So hopefully you guys got your coffee and your sodas and you've already had supper or whatever, whatever, right? Um, so I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this Alexandria uh, Cortez. She is um, the bimbo congresswoman. I also did link her directly in the links in the tags. So if she sees this, or if somebody from her people see this, I hope they do, because somebody's got to get this woman drug tested. Um, she's got to get kicked off the bench. Mr. Donnie, how you doing? Got your front row seat, homie. You've had your front row seat for a while, dude. But yeah, so this delusional woman um, is calling for a ban on all tractor trailers. Trucks are killing America. All right, I'm not going to get into the whole story. All right, I'm just going to touch on this a little bit. Like I said, if you guys want to read the link, I did put it in the description. But here's her quote. Okay, here is her quote. And we're just going to talk about this first quote that is in the story. Private truck drivers are destroying America. They get like 4 miles to the gallon. They think they own the road, and they throw bottles of pee out their windows so they can keep driving. It's a barbaric industry. Trucks should all be government regulated, and drivers should be on a full-time camera until we can figure out how to automate our shipping and do away with them altogether. Direct quote. All right. Okay. First things first. Private truck drivers are destroying America. They are getting 4 miles to the gallon. They think they own the road. They throw bottles of pee out their windows so they can keep driving. Let's talk about just that first sentence and a half. All right. Yes, we do. Well, not we, but some people do throw bottles out the window. But I can guarantee you it's not the people, the single truck owners. It's not the people that actually love doing what they do in this industry. All right. Secondly, what planet are you from? Trucks haven't gotten 4 miles to the gallon in probably close to 15 years. Even back then, trucks were still getting 5 miles to the gallon. What planet are you? What planet are you from, lady? What planet? Please, somebody tell me what planet this woman is. She went on record and said that cows are killing the ozone layer. What? What? Okay, we do own the roads, madam. All right? I'm sorry you grew up in the Bronx and you only traveled in a 3-block radius of your so-called house, all right? But FYI, the trucks do own the roads. We pay 2 times to be on the road. Exactly. So that we do own the roads. Oh, and by the way, if you knew what the freak you were talking about, you would know that the interstates, even today, the interstates were built and are maintained for commerce, not vacations. They were built for military and commerce. Look it up, you stupid bimbo. All right? If you knew what the frick you were talking about, you would shut your big, poofy Kardashian lips up and pay attention. It's a barbaric industry. It is now. It wasn't 10 years ago. It is now because you want to know why it's barbaric now? Because of lawmakers like you that have messed it up so bad for people like me and other people that do what I do, that we have no choice but to be barbaric. I haven't stooped that low yet. Sorry, I haven't, you know. I mean, I can stop and squirt in the dirt, you know, if I have to go. But it's because of lawmakers like you, people like me, have to pee in bottles, have to eat pizza and go, have to, you know, blah blah blahs. What else would there was another thing I wanted to. They think they own the road. Oh, and by the way, if it wasn't for the single owner operator people, you wouldn't have your Gucci bag. You wouldn't be driving your M3 or M5. And I'm assuming you're a BMW woman because, well, just call it a lucky guess. You wouldn't have the house that you live in. You wouldn't have the Armani that you're wearing while you're fucking over America in a position of power. All right? You wouldn't have the lipstick to make your fake lips look better. You wouldn't have the college education that you have if it wasn't for people like me that drive back and forth, up and down, diagonally, 365 days out of the year. Get off your cushy ass. Come out here, ride in a freaking truck for 2 weeks. Bet you won't. I bet none of you lawmakers will. None. Come out here, drive for 2 weeks. You'll see exactly what we go through. In this story, she claims that trucks are the reason for all Americans dying on the highway. You stupid ignorant, self-indulged little POS. 85% of the truck involved car accidents are basically are at the car's fault. You want to know why I know this? Because I keep up on my research. It's not hard. Google it. Oh, you don't know what Google is because you're too busy running your freaking mouth worrying about cows farting in freaking California and banning plastic straws? You people in Washington have lost your freaking minds. You have lost your freaking minds. I am not happy with the industry right now because of you. I have lost faith in my industry and my profession that I have chose and always wanted to be in because of you. You sit in your cushy little offices in DC that I pay for and millions of other people pay for, and you want to sit there and call my industry barbaric after you fucked it up? Mm-mm, mm-mm. And then this stupid woman, and yes, she is stupid. She could have went to Harvard, she could have went to MIT, and she could have graduated from college all at the same freaking time. You are stupid, Alexandria. You are stupid. You have no clue what reality is. No clue. I, you know, everybody hates trucks. Everybody hates trucks. You know what? I'll give this to you. Here's a challenge. If you hate trucks so much, consider your house a freebie and everything that you own right now a freebie. I don't want to see you at Walmart. I don't want to see your asses driving up and down the road on vacation this summer. I do not want to see your asses in the welfare line trying to get free food off my hard work and everybody else that does what I do's hard work. What you gonna do? You're too damn dumb to figure out how to grow your own potatoes. You're too damn dumb because you want to take away everybody's guns so you can't hunt. What are you gonna go chase a fucking deer down with your goddamn knife? I mean, come on. That's my challenge to you, Washington, Mr. and Mrs. Know-It-All. Trump, get off your fucking ass and fix what you've broke or what you've helped to break. If you don't know enough about this damn industry, and this goes for the ATA, this goes for FMCA, this goes for every freaking lawmaker, federal or state, if you guys don't know a freaking enough about this industry, then stop making laws for it until you figure it out. That's challenge number one. I guarantee you, you won't make it 10 hours. That means no more cell phones. That means no more electricity. That means nothing. Nothing. You have to figure out how to do it on your own. Everything that you have now is a freebie. You're welcome. I hope you stocked up. That means no more groceries, no more phones, no more internet, no more computers, no more cars, no more work because how are you going to get to work? I mean, this stupid broad couldn't even figure out how to get from New York to Washington, D.C. without asking her constituents for help. And yet, I'm the bad guy. And yet, I'm the guy making barely minimum wage running up and down the damn highway. I'm the guy that has to worry about the family on vacation flipping me off as they're heading to Disney World. I'm the bad guy for giving you a chance to live your perfect, pathetic life. I'm the bad guy. Yes, I chose to do this job. I did. You know what? And I take great honor and respect and pride of what I have done and what I do. But I will not have this bimbo or any other lawmakers tell me that I'm the problem when I'm just out here doing my damn job that I love. Yeah, well, I think all lawmakers have. And I don't care if it's Republican or Democrat. You all suck. And if so help me God, if I hear one more person go, well, you must be a Democrat, you know what? Fuck you. I'm American. I bleed, sweat, and cry to keep this country fucking moving so I can support my fucking family. I mean, granted, it's only an old dog and old guy and four dogs. But you know what? People like me are the backbone of this country. And if you don't believe me, take me up on my challenge. Everything from now on is a freebie. Not everything from now on. Everything that you have to this point is a freebie. Everything that you have bought, that's it. Your money that you are making right now is no good. You can't buy, you can't sell, you can't do nothing. You have to do it all on your own. And I'll guarantee you, 90% of you have no clue what to do. You have to read a book, you have to Google it. Well, guess what? You can't. You can't. And if it wasn't for lawmakers making these stupid rules and demanding stupid things from humans, hello, humans, we're not robots. You expect us to all be the same, think the same, act the same, work the same, sleep the same, drink the same, piss the same, shit the same. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. You people went to school and you're so damn dumb that my left toe, my left foot is smarter than you will ever be. Ever be. If you want to know what this industry is about, come talk to people like me. Come talk to the people that are out here on holidays, birthdays, weddings, funerals. Come talk to the people that live out here. Don't sit in your high and mighty Washington, D.C. desk flapping your little pretty red fake-ass lips because you're from the Bronx. I don't give a fuck about the Bronx. I give a shit about everything. Everybody, because you know what? I've trucked to the Bronx. I have delivered groceries probably to your fucking neighborhood. No joke. No joke. I have probably brought you food to keep your puny, pathetic ass alive. You're welcome, by the way. Happy to do it. And you know what? I got screwed in the long run because I only made $10 on that freaking load. And again, I'm sorry about the language, but you got people like this that you, everybody watching this video, you are at fault, just like I am, because we elect these morons. Whether they're Democrat or Republican, it doesn't fucking matter. All right? You did this. We did this. And now trucking has to take the brunt of it. And then you sit back and, not you guys, that are part of the family, but anybody that watches this outside of the Truckstop gaming that has no clue what the hell trucking is about, except for they're the big guys in the way. You have no clue. None whatsoever. 25 years I have done this. 25 years. You want to know how many holidays I have been home for? Christmas every year. That's it. Christmas every year. That's it. You want to know how many birthdays, funerals, weddings, surgeries, first walks, first basketball games, driver's tests that I missed in 25 years? All of them. Every single fucking one. To feed you. To put clothes on your back. To put gas in your car. Equipment to keep your job up and running. Paper so you can scratch all your little laws out. And your rules out. And how much you hate truck drivers out. The tires that you drive your stupid little Priuses on. Yeah, all came in from somebody like me. Every single fucking item that you own, ever think of, ever wanted, ever desired, ever needed, comes on a truck. You want to automate the industry? Okay. Look at the rail system. Look at the trains. To go from California to Minnesota on one train takes 9 days. Google it. 9 days. Minnesota to California or California to Minnesota. 9 days. You know what a truck driver can do? 3 days. In 9 days, I can go out and back and halfway out again in 9 days. So how is the rail system cost efficient? You've automated it. I mean, you can't automate the rail system, right? It's 2 tracks that go one direction. That's it. Yeah, you can make them 10 miles long. Every car that you add is just going to slow it down. What I see, every car slows the train down by 2 minutes every 3 hours. I think is what I read. I can't remember. Um, it slows the train down 2 minutes every 3 hours. Go ahead, automate the system. Think trucks are the problem. Think trucks are the problem. It is, and I'm not discrediting the rail system, JP, or anybody else watching. I'm not discrediting the trains and the people that work for the rail departments and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, trains are not cost efficient. They are regulated by the federal government. They can only run certain ways, certain directions, certain tracks, certain, they, they are regulated. 9 days from Minnesota to California or California to Minnesota. That's what it takes to get a train. Basically 1,200 miles, well, 1,800 miles. 9 days. 9 days. And that's the fastest. Every train that makes this exact same trip on an average of 22 days today, in the last couple weeks. That's what the reports that I read. An average train takes 22 days to get from the Midwest to California. 22 days. 22 days, I can make probably close to 4 trips to California. Not to a rail yard where I have to find another way to get the product from the rail yard to where it needs to go. No, that's door to door. Door to door. Not yard to yard, then door to door. It's not, no, door to door. All right. Um, Truck shuttle should be government regulated, and drivers should be on a full-time camera until we can figure out how to automate our shipping and do away with them altogether. Okay. First of all, we are regulated by the government. That's the problem. Secondly, um, there is absolutely no reason to monitor me 24/7. There is no reason. If you let me do my damn job, A, things will get there safely. B, things will get there safely. C, things will get there safely. If that's the case, if you want to monitor me as a non-government employee, then I want a camera with direct access 24/7 on my phone or on my computer of your office. Your office, your bathroom, your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, everywhere that you go. I want you under 24 surveillance that I have access to, that every American has access to. Flip it. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? I am not a government employee. I support you in the government. If anything, the government needs 24 surveillance, 24 hours, 7 days a week surveillance from people like me, people like America. All right? Now, I had one person recently call me un-American. I asked him why. Because I question authority. Okay. Um, let me remind you. Let me remind you how America got started. Right? Does anybody know how America got started? Probably not, because you focus so much on today's political bullshit, you forgot where we fucking came from. America was founded on distrust, dishonor from the religious people where we originally came from, over in London, UK, Scotland, Ireland, the Middle East, Russia, Germany, China, Japan, Taiwan. I mean, name every other fucking country that where we came from the very beginning. We were founded on questioning authority. That's why we have it in the freaking Constitution. You people, everybody, including me, okay, and I'm not singling anybody out, because oh yeah, the fuel you the Yeah, there, you can Google how much a single train uses on a monthly basis of fuel. It's astronomical. I mean, it's astronomical. Um, but here's the other thing: is you want to get rid of us altogether. Okay, that's great. What in God's name are you going to do with 3.2 million people that need work? You can't even keep craft in the countries, let alone Nike, let alone any other business that wants to sell and call themselves American owned, American built, for Americans, to Americans, by Americans. I mean, I don't even know why I'm using the word American so much because everybody else uses the word, and they don't have no clue what the hell the word American means. But the thing of it is you can't keep business here now in the America. What are you going to do with 3.2 million drivers that need to find work? How are you going to support us after all the support that we have given you? We have never once asked for support. We have never once, I mean, and exclude the Black Smoke Matters crap and all these protesters and all this other stuff, because they're a small minority in a huge pond, all right? Because the average person, like myself, we just want to do our jobs. We want to be left alone. We want to be as safely as we possibly can because we have families to go home to. Uh, yeah, it is. But, and they are. So you want to get rid of us. Okay. So let's say you find a position for 3.2 million Americans that drive truck. All right. No, 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 no. You're not done. You're not done. You are so not done because there are over 10 million office personnel supporting the 3.2 million drivers that you want to lay off. What are you going to do? Let's say half of those people get laid off. What are you going to do for the additional 5 million people that were supporting us? Oh, well, exactly. But what are you going to do? Okay, now we're up to, what is it, 8.2 million people. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. So let's say we get the 8.2 million people covered. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What about the industry that supports, that we support, aka truck stops? What are you going to do with the millions and millions and millions of people that work at these truck stops that we supported, that we get fucked over by, right? To keep them running. Oh, wait a minute. What? Is in the house? Who? Oh, Busted Tim? but but the thing of it is you know, I don't even know how many people that work at truck stops are throughout the country. But let's say another 5 million people, right? Let's say another 5 million people go out of business or lose their jobs because we can't fund them anymore. Because they don't have any trucks coming in. They don't have trucks buying fuel. They don't have trucks spending the night buying their Hardys. They don't have this support that they have now. So we are now up to 13.2 million people that you have just effed. Busted Tim, we're having a good day. Sorry for you having a bad day, but welcome, buddy. But now we have 13.2 million people. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Alexandria Cortez? What are you going to do with 13.2 million? And that's a low number. That is an extremely low number. I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt here. 13.2 million people nationwide have to find another job. You know how hard that's going to be in the Midwest, in Minnesota, where I'm from? It's farming or trucking. That's it, period, done. You know how many people are going to lose their jobs because of you and your big mouth? In my home state, I'm not going to be able to find work here. I got to compete with, probably close to 3 million people. Are you cannot possibly be real. You can't be real. You want A polka put me in a good mood. Oh, Bob's not going to be here tonight. He actually had to work, so he messaged me yesterday and said he wasn't going to be here. Um, the thing of it is, I mean, you got to have the farm. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand Alex or Alexandria, stupid, whatever the hell you want to call yourselves. You come up with the dumbest ideas and you have no clue what the frick you're talking about. And this goes for all lawmakers. You have no clue what we need. The industry, if you want to fix the industry, we have been asking and we have been talking to you for many, many, many years. But you choose to ignore us. You choose to ignore us. We're telling you what we need, how to fix it, how to get everything in order, how to do things, how to get everything happy and copacetic again. But you choose to ignore the 3.2 million drivers that are running up and down the road for a living. Ah, it's okay. It's okay, JP. It's all good. So the thing of it is you want to get rid of us altogether, and you think we own the road? Again, we do own the road. It's called highway heavy use taxes. Do you pay highway heavy use taxes to run your BMW up and down the road? Probably cutting and tailgating every truck off that you see. You know what? I don't wish this on anybody, but if I saw your dog running across the street, I wouldn't hit the brakes for it. I'd give you a reason to be pissed at us truck drivers. I'm sorry to say that, but you deserve absolutely no respect at all. None of you lawmakers do. Not Congress, not the House, local, state. It doesn't matter. All you people suck. Every single one of you government agents suck. You have no clue. No clue. If you want to know more, there's people like me all over YouTube that will happily help you. Most likely free of charge, except for if you call Red Viking, because apparently he, you know, 4 years of over the road experience, and he's God's gift to trucking or something. I don't know. I don't know. But, okay, so we're done with that. We're done with that. All right. Again, if you want to read the whole story, I linked it below. Um, this is the bullshit that we have to deal with, and I'm to the point now where I'd rather lose everything that I have, which is not much, but I'd rather lose everything that I have to go back to an industry that you fucked up, allowed everybody else to mess up, and I get hosed because I love what I do. I have lost all ambition, respect. Um, that's why I'm still at home. And honestly, God, I haven't even started looking. I haven't even started looking because I know I don't want to go back over the road. I don't want to. I don't want anything to do with trucks. Even though I love trucks, I will always love trucks. But I know there ain't no good companies out here. I know that for a fact because if there was, I wouldn't have been fired for nothing. I wouldn't have people like this opening their mouths on every news channel that she can possibly get on, basically letting America know that it's okay to shit on people like me that work hard, that support them without even supporting them, and they don't even know it, and we never even ask for a thank you. And yet, I'm supposed to give a shit and love my job and the people that F me over every single time. I mean, you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to disagree with me, but the truth of it is the truth. I mean, what is affecting me is affecting every driver out here. And, what the solution is, I don't know. I have no clue. I never once said I knew what the answer was. I'll never say I know what the answer is because everybody's focused on one little itty bitty issue in this big of a problem. So, Wait a minute. Hold on. JP's going. Oh, nice, JP. Yeah, you did. You said that. That you were gonna go for diesel mechanics. Uh, keep on trucking. Took it. Nice, nice, nice. Always working for the man, aka the government. You can't. You can't get away from it. Keep on. Um, it's to the point now where the government has everything wrapped around what they want, that you can't even go to use your own bathroom because it's not your bathroom. It's you're renting it from the government's bathroom. And you can't even drop the kids off at the pool for free anymore because you got to pay for the water to flush the kids down the water slide. So it it's we say we're the land of the free, but how are we free? I mean, you're well, exactly. But the thing of it is we give them more money and they spend it right away without even knowing how to make the money back. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I want to know why the government keeps spending and spending and spending and spending and spending when they don't even know how to make the money back. I mean, they want us to live on basically $8 an hour minimum wage, but everything else costs on a scale where you have to make $12 to $15 an hour. How the hell is the average American? I mean, we're quickly turning into Russia. Well, that's the thing, JP. They're never going to do it because they saw the money in the industry and they wanted their piece of it, but they didn't realize they were already getting a big enough chunk. Now they're milked us dry. Well, I mean, they can do whatever they want because they're basically a cop with a badge and a gun. I mean, we're screwed no matter what they do. Well, that's I mean, I don't know if that's keep on trucking. I don't know if that's actually quote unquote the government or if that's industry. You know what I mean? Um, like yeah, from a Cracker Jack box. But the thing of it is, people have been talking about this and trying to work with the government to fix the problems and everything like that. And the ATA is supposed to be on our side, FMCSA is supposed to be on our side, but they listen to only people like David Rutherford. And if you guys have never heard of David Rutherford, he has a radio show on XM, Sirius XM. He he talks about the dumbest BS I have ever seen, and I don't care if somebody shows this video of David Rutherford or any other wannabe know-it-all truck driver that is on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care because as far as I'm concerned, they are not truck driving. Me and people like me are truck driving. People that just want to come out here and do our jobs. We are the truck driving industry that gets wrecked by the Rutherfords, by the whiny drama is the word I was trying to say. Ass kissing people that are on YouTube. Uh, just saying they may as well be right. Well, exactly, exactly. You're not wrong. Keep on trucking. You're not wrong. Um, I just this story pissed me off. And nobody, nobody is telling this woman to just shut up. I'm sorry if that's not politically correct, but welcome to the real life. Everybody is not a winner. You have to earn to win. That's it. That's what you practice. You earn to win. Not everybody can win. I mean, and the story pissed me off. And I mean, yeah, I'm calling a bunch of people out, but you know what? Somebody's got to. Somebody's got to call these people out. Make them stand accountable for their actions and them opening their mouths. Oh yeah, I mean, you look at the people that have been deployed and haven't made it back, and oh yeah, we're so proud of your service. Are they really? Are they really? If you're in government, if you work anywhere in government, you suck. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I hope you enjoy messing with millions and millions and millions of people's lives because you're wrecking it. You are wrecking everybody's life out here. Um, oh, Busta Tim with the $2. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Again, thank you. It's unnecessary, but thank you. Um, but government, listen. I'm not joking. Stop making rules. Stop making laws. No, well, maybe Mr. Steven. But this story really, it really, I mean, it worked for our ancestors in, 1762. I mean, let's face it, keep on trucking. It may not be next year, and it may not be in 20 years, but I said this like 20 years ago. There's a civil war coming, and we all need to be on whatever side we want to be on because it's going to be government versus citizen. And, you know, I hate to say it, but it's coming. I mean, you got people shooting cops now, and cops used to be respected people. Truck driving used to be respected people. Military people used to be respected. Hospital people used to be respected. Nurses used to be respected more than doctors. All right? Now you've got people that want to worship NBA stars. You got people that think NFL is a hero. You got people that want to watch, WWF or WWE or whatever the hell you want to call it now, and they're godlike. I mean, are you kidding me? What about your dad? What about your grandpa? What about your neighbor that served in Vietnam? What about the person that teaches at a high school and gives all the money that he makes back into the high school so his students can have the best possible education that they can get? What's wrong with making them a hero? What's wrong with that? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's brainwashed or if it's, I guess it's kind of the same thing. I was going to say the wool pulled over their eyes and stuff like that, but and this government that we have today, like right now, is creating so much hate and so much WWE with the SmackDown. Is that what you're gonna say, Mr. Steven? The thing of it is I don't know what the answer is. I've said this. I say this all the time. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know how to fix it because you know what? I can't worry about fixing your problem. The only thing I can worry about is fixing what's in these four walls in this roof of my house. That's it. That's my main concern is fixing, first of all, me, taking care of my family with the polls. but, but I mean, I honestly, I could care less what the government does because the government is going to do what the government does. And until one of them or a couple of them stand up and stop playing the typical quote unquote political party bullshit and actually give a crap about the people that put them there, not just one person, all the people, from the people that make $2 an hour to the people that make millions of dollars an hour, every single one of them, there's nothing we can do. Trucking industry is going to self implode. You're going to have 20 million people out of work within a matter of a couple years because people like Alexandria Cortez or Cortez or whatever the hell her Puerto Rican ass wants to be, and that's not a racist comment. She's gone on record to say she's a minority. Um, exactly, but JP, it's if our government doesn't back us, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen quick. I mean, it's going to happen quick. The way it's going, and the way the industry is starting to self implode on itself, um, I would say less than 5 years, 10 to 5 years. Um, I mean, it's yeah. You think we're 300,000 drivers short now? I'll guarantee you in a couple of years we're going to be close to 1 million drivers short. Um, but that number of 3.2 million drivers on the road is going to be down to like 3.9, and it's going to fall because you can't get enough people in the trucks. Now, I mean, it's a never-ending downward slide, and it's all because of the government. They listened to the mega companies, they effed over the small companies, and now you got people like this Alexandria Cortez that wants to eliminate the people that she says is wrecking America. If it wasn't for the little people, America would have been wrecked already. I don't understand. America was built on dreams. America was built on small business. America was built on blood, sweat, and tears from one person. But supposedly they're wrecking America. Because that's what truck drivers do. That's what I did when I was owning my own truck. That's what I would do if I owned my own truck. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know where the information she gets is coming from. I don't understand where the information that any lawmaker is getting. I don't understand where they're getting their information from, because in my world, which is the real world, what they're focused on has nothing to do with my life and millions of other people that have the same life as me. Have nothing, no reflection on us at all. But yet we're the bad guys. I mean, we already knew this. I mean, I'm not saying anything surprisingly or surprising or anything like that. Yeah, well, exactly. And I mean, no joke. I love trucking. I really do. I mean, it's I do what I do, and I try to be the best I can be. I try to help people out as much as I can. I give 110%. But then I got companies like Trello that smoke and mirrors right from the get-go, and I was so honest with these people from the very beginning, and they fired me over a woulda, shoulda, coulda. I mean, could you imagine what a mega company would do with somebody like me that isn't afraid to stand up for themselves or stand up for what's right or stand up for the customer or the company, even though it made me look bad or the customer look bad or the company look bad? I mean, could you imagine what what Warner would do with somebody like me? I wouldn't even have a chance. They would fire me before I even got in the freaking parking lot. I mean, you know, but I do things because I give a shit. I say what's on my mind. I tell the truth every single time, even though it makes me look like an idiot, or the company looks like an idiot, or the shipper or receiver look like an idiot, or the broker looks like an idiot, because it's the truth. What happened with telling the truth? That's what I don't understand. This industry is now all based on lies now. And honest to God, I don't think there's any good companies out here. I really don't. I really, really don't. Um, and they're all based around the lawmakers. Every article that you see that reflects, some sort of congressperson or House of Representatives person, or the president, or supposedly the ATA that's on our side, or the FMCSA that's on our side, and all this other crap. Look at all the reports or the news articles that they talk about the trucking industry. It's all bad. It's all negative. We're the lowest piece of there's homeless people that are actually have more clout and more respect than truck drivers do. And there's nothing, I'm not bad mouthing any homeless people, because each one of their stories is completely different. But but I don't understand. you want to make military in all right, Mr. Tim. Well, fine. Fine, Mr. Tim. Just start our own business. Well, I mean, yeah, but the thing of it is I don't know. I don't know. Later, Tim. Thanks for coming to hang out, buddy. Hopefully, oh, he's gonna go watch Dead People, isn't he? Uh huh. I knew it. I knew it. Putting dead people, dude. That's what they make a VCR for, or DVD, DVR, DVR. That's what they make a DVR for, homie. Just hit record and come back and watch us. No, it's all good, Tim. It's all good. Go do what you do. I know this is kind of a different. It's kind of a different live stream, but I wanted to give you guys an option or an opportunity to to voice. To um, you gotta go. You gotta order two more tires for your car, dude. Stop doing burnouts. Keep on trucking. Here's the thing: is I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't know if the industry has my back as much as I have the industry's back. If that makes any sense, I don't think it does, but in my little pea brain, it does make sense. I just, like I said, after all the smoke and mirrors from this last company and the lies and the hand me down, punishments and all this other stuff, I don't I don't know if I want to go back on the road. I don't know. I mean, and it honestly does. It pains me to say it. Well, I know you guys do. And thank you for saying that. And that's why I felt like I could have this conversation with you guys, right? Because you know, and some of you may not agree. Some of you may disagree with me, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But it gives us an opportunity to create a conversation about this, right? Because st- stupid camera, stuff like this article, like I said, it's in the below if you guys want to watch it, if you guys want to go back and read it. Um, Stuff like this article, it really makes me and people like me, you guys, look really bad. And I don't honestly care about my image. I mean, hello, I'm an old guy with bad teeth and have bad habits, and I try to cut my hair. I wear a dirty old baseball cap. I wear cut off sleeve shirts. I'm not Fabio, and if you don't know who Fabio is, then um, uh, well, that's the thing is the cab over's got to be fixed first. um, so there's I mean that's literally just a paperweight out in the yard now. Um, but yeah, yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I you know you can only get burned so many times from the industry and the people that are in the industry before you kind of give up. I don't know if that's where I'm at. That's where I feel like I'm at. I mean, I've given this industry and people that I've worked for 110%. I've given everything. I've given um, as much as I possibly could, and you just consistently get shit on. Um, and I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. 42 going on 62. Yeah, 42 going on 92. But yeah, I mean, and no joke. I mean, that's why I haven't really. I mean, I've looked, and talked to a few people and stuff like that, but my heart is not in the industry anymore. Um, because I finally saw that, I'm on an island with very few people, and I guess I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of not a damn thing, and that's what scares me the most. Not a damn thing. The only thing I can do is talk. That's it, and not even very well. But I don't know. I don't know. Um, just kind of seeing what happens. And if you guys see that, I don't know what the hell happened to that. But what else do I enjoy doing? Trucking was it for me. That's what I loved. That's what I hated. That's what I enjoyed. That's what I, you know, didn't want to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's all I've ever done. That's all I've ever wanted to do is drive truck. Not so much show trucks or anything like that. That was something I stumbled into, years and years later. But you know, I've told you guys this before. Trucking is more than a job. It's more than a lifestyle for me. It's yeah. Well, Steven, you know where I live, or abouts where I live. Yeah, there's not very many jobs out here. uh, and I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. But the thing of it is you know and that's why I'm taking some time. I'm taking time. Um, I'm gonna try to sell the house. I'm gonna try to sell the car. I'm gonna try to sell Lunchbox. And it's gonna be a different story if I can get my own truck. I know I'm not a company guy. I know I'm not. I have different rules. I have different thoughts. I have different programs. I have different, morals. I have different. Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I mean like I said, I've said it before. Trucking is more. It's I don't know. It's like I said. It's like my religion. It's like my faith. You know it's all I've ever done. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And yeah, I don't know. It just it stung. It really did. It stung when this last company basically fired me for a woulda, shoulda, coulda. And the whole time before that, I'm getting one story from the owner, and then this happens, and it's just like, I don't know if it was the last straw or what. I don't know. Then be the boss of truckers? No, 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 no. No, no. I would never be able to find people to work for me because I would fire them immediately. No, no. Well, that's why I want to sell the house and sell the car and sell the truck and stuff like that. And none of the stuff I owe money on. The only thing I owe money on is a couple credit cards, on my pickup. Really, um, I mean that's literally I mean, IRS from one of my taxes from Voodoo, but that's a long story. I'm not going to get into that. Um, no, I'm not in trouble with the IRS. I've never been in trouble with the IRS, so don't even think that. Um, but I mean, $2,000 a month is all I have for bills. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It I've stuck so much of my heart and soul into trucking, and then you wake up one day and realize that trucking was just laughing at you and dancing on your face, you know, while kicking your ass the entire time, and not a single person had your back, even though they were telling you to your face that they had your back, but they in reality they weren't. It just kind of kicks a person down, I mean, hate to be all doom and gloom, but in a story like this, actually just set it off. Uh, will you know trucking? Huh? What? 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 Steven, what? JP, I'm going to keep the live stream on, but going to take a shot. Whoa, 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 JP, JP. I mean, I know we're fam here, but damn, homie, I don't think we're that close. I'm just kidding, just kidding. I'm thinking you're saying, well, you know trucking, and yes, Stephen, I do know. Glad you shared your feelings, bro. I support you, man. Don't like to see a friend down. Yeah, well, thank you. Keep on trucking. Um, I just, it is what it is. I mean, I guess I was a late bloomer to seeing what the industry was actually like and what these companies are actually like. Um, and you know what? When I was running my own stuff and had a few employees and everything like that, I never once treated people the way I've been treated the last 10 years. I've never once treated people like they were scum and backstabbed them. And I mean, that's the part that absolutely just blows my mind is, these companies, they purposely lie to your face. I mean, it's like dealing with lawyers. They say one thing and then they turn around and ram you up the butt. It's just, yeah. And the thing of it is that I'm sure it's because I've never been fired before. I've never been fired before. 42 years old, and I have never been fired before. And which is that is wow. I don't know how people can get fired over and over and over and over again. Um, because the first one, I mean, holy crap. Um, yeah, 42 years old, and this is the first time I've ever been fired. So I don't know if that had anything to do with, kind of feeling the way I feel towards the industry or not, or what. I don't even know. But I'll figure it out. If I have to start over, I'll start over. I mean, I'll sell everything that I own and all this other stuff. And if I have to start over, I know how to do it. I'll do it. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm literally I'm not doing anything. I'm not planning anything. I'm not doing anything. I don't know. It's just it's hard to say. Yeah, they a lot of people you know want ass kissers like the guy that the fat bastard that was basically tattling on me, um, and getting me in trouble. That's what people are looking for. That's what these big companies are looking for. Um, I did see that when I was trucking. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure, Steven. I'm sure when you were driving, you saw the start of it. Kind of like I did. I mean, it wasn't all roses in the '90s. The mid '90s. And I will never tell you guys that it was. Um, oh yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I really don't. But it's just the last couple of years. I mean, when I sold Voodoo in 2000, December of 2015, I took 2 years off. Right, went back to work for Gulswick Brothers, um, in the Blue Turd, and micromanaged, micromanaged. Um, I'd save them time, but it was a few more miles. I'd get yelled at. You know, was leaving. I was coming Sunday night, spending the night in the truck, leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning because I told them right from the get go I was not a morning person, but I have no problems working until 1, 2 o'clock Friday night. Um, that all changed. 4 months in, he didn't want that, and so it was April, April of 17. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Um, Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can't have kids, um, and I don't want kids. That's the thing is, I chose trucking over a wife kids, and because I mean, let's face it, you know, trucking can't compete. A girl cannot compete with trucking, um, and they shouldn't have to, but they're going to. If you know a truck driver and you're a female and you want to date him, look somewhere else. You might as well go for a rodeo dude. Go for a bull rider. You'd have a better chance of seeing him on the weekends more than you would a truck. You wouldn't have to fight with a truck sitting in the driveway. Um, yeah, I just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting old, I guess, because I'm starting to think back and go, man, it wasn't so bad growing up. But I just, like I said, it just, it's frustrating to see an industry that I love and that I've committed a lot of everything to. Um, yeah, just kind of push me out and slap me in the back of the head as they push me out. You know, um, yeah, the last 5 years, man, it's just I left the industry and I come back and it's completely different 2 years later, and it's just like, holy shit, what the hell happened? It's like nobody waves at anybody anymore. You can tell the old timers, they don't even wave. They don't even flash their headlights anymore to help you out. Nobody gets out to help you back up. Everybody pulls in behind you when you're trying to back up. Everybody pulls out in front of you when you're trying to pull out of a parking spot. They're parking on fuel islands for 30-minute breaks now. You know, they're parking at stoplights in the roadways. And then you got Black Smoke Matters and all the people that do that type of stuff. Shutting down 395 in Washington D.C. I mean, granted, it was only for 5 minutes, but you still shut the highway down, and then you lied about it. You said the FMCSA gave you permission to do it. No, they did not. No, they didn't. And you've got all this just made up bullshit on all these trucking channels and everything like that. I mean, I'm not saying all of them are bad, but I'm pushing her out. Oh, Stephen. Right, and no morals today. Shady ass women out there. And well, that's true too. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is like if you're a lady, why do you have to? I don't even know. I don't even know. It's like why do you have to entrap a guy? Why do you have to you know get pregnant and think you're gonna get easy street? I don't understand what I mean the Morris and the Springers and the Raphaels and the you know I mean you watch Dr. Phil now, it's all you know well, he's a single man and he's a child molester, and it's like he's just a single man that walked by and said hello every day. I just yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Keep on trucking. Steven is a big old teddy bear. he, if somebody that he knew and that he liked, and we're, I have to believe we're all kind of the same way. I mean, I do believe we all are the same way, and that's why we all get along. But Steve, if he does push his daughter out, and a week later she's back, and he will take her, he will open arms, give her a hug, and tuck her into bed, just like we all would. Um, yeah, don't let Steven saying he's gonna push his kid out of the door. He's not like that. He's just test pushing, but he'll take her back. But, uh, if worse comes to worse, he'll make her sleep in one of his 35 cars that he has, and she'll be perfectly fine for the summer. And then he'll leave the door open at night and you know, have his kids sneak into the house and then be gone by in the morning. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Steven. But what else? You know what? Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject because why not? Right? I've said my piece. From the way it seems, a lot of you guys agree with me for the most part. Maybe not 100%, which is fine. I mean, like I said, it's you know, you guys are more than welcome to think of any way you want. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and the thing of it is, though, keep on trucking. The state that you live in, um, you that state is. I mean, that's all trucking. I mean, it's trucking everywhere except for the northern half. Then it's logs. Um, yeah. Well, same thing, Mister Steven. But yeah, I mean, it's the state that you live in is it's worse than Minnesota because at least there's farming around here. Um, Mr. Donnie, I forgot you were even here. You've been sitting back. You've been lurking. You've been lurking. But, no, and like I said, um, oh yeah, we got way too much rain. Way too much rain. Um, yes, you're not red now. Yeah, I kind of turned a little pinkish. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know why. This camera's back to doing this weird thing. Yeah, Michigan, yep. I'm very sneaky. Mr. JP got done fluffing himself in the shower, and now he's back with clean, fresh fingers. Just kidding, JP. Welcome back. But no, we're going to change the subject. We're going to change the subject because it, I didn't mean for it to become a poor me pity party. That's not what I was going after. It better be, unless we took a cold shower. Which one of you have been pushing buttons on JP here? That's not. This is not the stream for that. This isn't Pornhub. Okay, maybe it kind of is. Yeah, yeah. Well, welcome, welcome to the world. I'm actually going to close this um, story out because I've already read it and yeah, said what I needed to say. So yeah, hopefully by tagging Alex or Alexandria Cortez in this live stream, maybe somebody will see her. Maybe somebody from Congress or the House of Representatives will see this. I doubt it. Don't think they really give a shit. But hey, you know what? I tried. Again, I tried. Yeah, it was keep on trying. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No. So if you guys are wondering where Bob is, like I said, he messaged me yesterday, and he wouldn't be able to make it today. He's actually at work. Um, there might be some some stuff coming. Um, I'm not gonna say too much because we're not sure how to do it yet. But Bob might be. Bob will say put the poll up. Well, he gave the poll back. So, Mr. Steven, I don't know if we have a poll anymore. Oh, you just got back from Kentucky. Nice, nice. But there might be. So with Bob's new job, I'm not going to say anymore because he doesn't. He doesn't want people to know. But he got a new job, and with his new job, um, there's a lot of stuff. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot of stuff that has been happening, and he might he might start be making some videos that we're gonna try to post on here, um, but we're trying to figure out how to get files transferred and everything like that. So stay tuned for that because we're not 100% sure. Um, but yeah, Bob might become a, a feature, I guess if you want to call it that, here on the truck stop. Um, yeah, it's he's got some funny stories that he could be sharing. Um, so that's why he's not here today because he had to go work. He, I think midnight. I think he goes home or parks or something like that. Whatever. Um, but yeah, so if you're wondering where Bob is, that's where he is. And I don't know where Billy is. I don't know where Philip is. It's all good. It's all good. We got you guys are here. Um, what else? What else? It really does. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it because, like I said, since I'm not driving, I can't do the "How did they do" series anymore, um, because I haven't been able to stop at any truck stops. So I can't tell you how they did if I don't know how they did. um, then I am gonna do. I'm gonna start bringing out some more gaming. I just recorded a video um, and stuff today that I'm gonna try to post. Um, I got Wednesday's video done. I just have to edit it, put it together, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing after I get off here. I'm gonna record one more gaming video. Um, if anything, if you guys have a PC and you want to play games with me or possibly Bob, or if we want to play as a community, um, I'm not gonna be able to get servers right away. But if you have Minecraft on PC, we can play today, or tonight, or tomorrow, or next weekend, or whatever. So if you guys have not gotten Minecraft, and if you've never played Minecraft, give it a try. It's a very in-depth game, but it's a very simple game, and you can do whatever you want. If you want to complete the entire game, you can do that. If you want to just build, you can do that. If you want to just go around killing things, you can do that. So it's a very universal, unique game. Um, and if you have kids, this is a fantastic game to get your kids involved in because it's got a little bit of violence, but um, Jim, you play guitar? Guitar, a buddy? Huh? What? JP? Or keep on? What? Uh, but yeah, so if you guys want to do that, like I said, I just started a brand new. It's all vanilla. You don't have to have a big monster PC or anything like that to play. It's just go to um, um, what is it, Mojang? Just Google search Minecraft, and you can download the game. It's all vanilla. It's easy to run. It's easy to play. Um, I'll figure out how to get a private server started, or if I can, have you guys join me on my single world, um, and stuff like that. You know, gives you an option. Also, me and Bob are possibly going to try to find more games to not only play together, but have more people come in and play if you guys want to play. Um, Remember, this is not a channel just about trucking. This is a variety show. You get a little bit of crazy, you get a little bit of stupid, and you get a whole lot of ugly. All right? It's a variety show of the spooky kind. But the cool thing is like I said, if you guys want to play some of these games, especially Minecraft right now, it's really the only easy access, I guess, game. If you guys want to play it, look it up. Um, oh, really, Steven? Oh no. Oh, Steven, go to hold on, Steven. Before you go anywhere, I want you to check out. Shit. Uh, there's a store in St. Louis Park. No, I'll do some research. There's a store in St. Louis Park um, that hold on. There's also another store that I want. Okay. No. Yes. All right, Steven, here's one. All right. It's nzxt.com. Actually, hold on. www.nzxt.com. It's a custom built computer, right? But they have factory builds. Like they build PCs there. They have parts. They have you can build your own. They have towers. They have monitors. They have laptops. They have the whole nine yards. I've not used these people, but I've seen a lot of reviews and a lot of YouTubers that do. Check them out. The other one is it's in St. Louis Park. Why can't I think of the name of it? Shysta. I can't think of the name of it. I'll have to email it to you. I'll look as soon as we get off the live stream here. I'll have to look. It's there's a channel on YouTube that I watch. It's called Jay's Two Cents. It's a big computer tech channel, like how tos and what the parts are, and that's basically kind of how I'm keeping up to date with the computers because I would really like to build my own computer instead of buying a pre-built one. I would like to try to build my own, but that's way in the future and stuff like that. But that website that I linked, they have all kinds of computers there, from mediocre to extremely high-end stuff. I mean, you can literally get whatever you wanted there. There's another website. There's a store in, like I said, St. Louis Park that is another like parts store and stuff like that. I can't think of the name of it right now. And there is it's something center. I can't think of. God, I can't. Anyways, I'll look it up. I'll try to find it for you and I'll email it to you. But the other place too, I don't know if they're in business anymore, but I bought a really, really whoa, whoa. Oh, sweet. See, you got something to fall back onto. No, that's cool because I've tried. I tried to play the guitar. I did for a while, but wasn't my cup of tea. I played the drums in high school. Wasn't my cup of tea. Um, I played the saxophone in high school. Wasn't my cup of tea. Played the trombone in high school. Wasn't that definitely wasn't. Um, that definitely wasn't. I've always just kind of been a gearhead, cars, trucks, racing, all that stuff. So that's what I've always done. So I have a face for radio though. Mushroom head. But she has what? She has the 2000 gaming she is on now. She has 2000 games on the computer that she has now? Huh? Please tell me she doesn't have 2000 games. No, see, and that's the nice thing about these two places that I'm gonna say. I'm gonna, especially the N was NZTX. That's what they do. They're primarily a gaming computer because a lot of people that game build their own computers, right? So that's kind of what their main focus is. But if she's only going to game with it, they have the setup. If she's gonna game and then do some business stuff, they have the setup. They can build whatever, and they can build it for you. If you pick out the parts, um, it was just the RB laptop. Oh, okay, okay. But no, if she wants to play games, um, or a mixture of both, like do some other stuff and then do gaming and stuff like that. From what I've heard, that NZTX can actually, you can call them and they will actually build you your system with the parts that they have. Um, and I think a custom built laptop is like $2,500 to $3,500. All right, JP, no problems. Thanks for coming to hang out. We're kind of winding down anyways, JP. So no worries. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out, and being a part of the conversation, even though it was kind of a doom and gloom type conversation. uh, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't. Is it there? I can't see. But yeah, I don't know if something poked me in my eyeball or what. But my my left eye, the eyelid, it was like I got punched in the face or something. I didn't have any red in the eye or anything. My eyelid swelled up, and my eyebrow area here swelled up, and then 2,000 in her home. So she got a fairly cheapish um, home computer, which is not. I mean, I'm not saying it was cheap, like cheap, but the it's the average for home computers, for non-gaming home computers, um, or desktop, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I mean, $2,000. That's about average. Um, yeah, a laptop. Um, from everything that I can see about laptops, Steven, um, they're going to be a little bit more expensive, only because to try to get the same performance as a desktop, you know, you're going to create heat. You're going to have. So if she wants to game with it, then yeah, that would be the place to go. If she's just looking for just a computer, I don't know if this place is in business anymore, but tigerdirect.com. Um, you can buy a refurbished factory warranty, like Toshiba or HP, or all the major manufacturers, laptops there for like pennies on the dollar. It's ridiculously cheap. I don't know if that website's open anymore, but that's where I got my last HP, and it was a monster, and I got it for like $600. So check that place out too if you want. If it's gaming, if she wants to game more on it, I would say go to that NT or NZTX or XT. Um, but if she's just looking for a laptop, check out Tiger Direct if they're still open. Sorry, I'm reading something and it's a little confusing. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, if you guys want to play games, whatever, Minecraft is a very simple game. It's easy. It can be very complicated. If you have not watched any Minecraft videos on YouTube, watch. I recommend. I mean, I've followed these two people for a while now, but XP Crafted. He's my go-to guy for Ark and Minecraft. And then if I just want Ark or Minecraft videos, I go to Hypnotized. They both have YouTube channels. They both have Twitch channels. Extremely awesome people. XB actually moved from Arizona up to Wisconsin, so he's literally like 4 or 5 hours away from me. I don't, he's kind of a hermit. Not, he also is a hermit, but he doesn't do social events, for his reasons. But really cool people to watch. We're gonna Angry Birds. I hate Angry Birds. Oh, Angry Birds. It was gaming. So she is looking for, yeah. Then check out that nzxt.com. Um, but don't definitely look on Tiger Direct as well. Well, whoa, okay. Definitely look on the Tiger Direct if she knows what she wants. Like, I would highly recommend an i7 for Intel i7, like a 8700K, 9700K. Um, the laptop. Wait, what? Just the laptop I give her. Mine. We have like six in the house. You have six. You have six laptops in the house, and you're looking for another one. What? But no, if anybody's looking for a computer, I would highly recommend like an i7, um, 8700, 90, is it 9600 or 9500, something like that. K. Make sure it's the K. All right. Um, no less than two sticks of RAM. So 16 gigs of RAM. But here's the kicker. This is where the price is going to go up a little bit. The CPU is going to be a pretty big chunk, right? The RAM is going to be a smaller chunk, but the GPU, the graphics card, is going to be where you're going to want to spend some money on. You don't have to go buy a 2080 Ti. That's a little ridiculous, but I would definitely try to stick with like a 970 Ti, a 1080 Ti. One of those two. You're going to get the best performance. You're going to have the best reliability, and it's going to be for the best price range. It is. Holy crap. But yeah, so I would stick with an i7, or you can go with a Ryzen or whatever, an AMD. I just don't know anything about AMDs. Um, but an i7, you can even get the i8 or i9 if you want, because if she's going to do more than um, just gaming, an i9 would be fantastic because it's got more threads for you to use. Um, Plus, you can also game on it very comfortably. Um, but somewhere like I said, 8600 to 9500, 9600K. Make sure it's the K, because then you can overclock it a little bit. Just get that fine-tuned performance. Make sure that the screen is 144 megahertz. All right, or 144 hertz. Um, that's the refresh screen. Refresh. So anybody that's looking for a laptop, make sure you get the 144 hertz screen. All right, which they are fairly hard to find. They're a little bit more expensive, but they will make a huge difference in your gaming experience. Just trust. And then the GPU. Try to stick with like the 970 Ti, 980 Ti, or the 1080 Ti. One of those two, you're gonna be beautiful. Not saying you're ugly now, but you'd be even more beautiful. You'd like have a little hate or something. I don't know. But well, I tell you what, everybody, we have been going for an hour and 30 minutes. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna shut this down, and I got some work to do. I'm gonna try to record one more Minecraft video. I want to try to get a couple of these videos at least edited and one started posting tonight, so I can do the other one tomorrow night, um, and stuff like that. But before I go, if you guys want merch, below, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Emails, social stuff is all down there. If you want to join the Truckstop, I guess, membership area, you can do that too as well. Whatever. But thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out. A special thanks to Busta Tim for the $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and keep the ideas coming, people. We're gonna, Wednesday is one of your guys' ideas. It was a good idea. It was an idea that I actually forgot that even existed in the industry. Can I come on, come on, please focus, focus. You're not gonna focus, are you? Hello. um, yeah. So keep the ideas coming. It was a great idea. I'm excited to get this video out for you guys on Wednesday. Other than that, yeah, I'm pretty much done. Like again, I'm sorry it was kind of a ho ho blue blue, you know, um, type live stream, but like I said, I felt like we needed to talk about this, and you know, because it affects everybody. Not even people that aren't even in trucking. This affects people everywhere. So it's maybe time that we start paying attention to some of the stuff and maybe fighting back. Not so much fighting back, but you know, making it difficult on people. However that is, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. But anyways, adios. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the thumbs ups, where the subscribe button is. It down here, somewhere over here. It's right there. No, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Other side. But thank you, everybody. Adios. We'll see you on Wednesday. If not Wednesday, definitely next Sunday. Cool?